Hey gang, a very special moment. I'm with Dr. Simeon Hein, my good buddy.
Hey, Reality's Edge.
Reality's Edge, and we are on it right now, gang. We are at a very special place. This is Galileo Park, in the middle of the Bronx. It basically, as you come into the park, you walk through Galileo's life. This is the sun right here, a representation of the sun. Dr. Hein is standing in the sun right now, in the corona. And behind the sun is this foundation stone that I meditate on. And you can watch the kids play across the universe in satellites. And it's so beautiful. In the summer, there are sprays of water and nebulas and rainbows of colors, and you think about humanity's future. And Doc, this is a special place. Do you feel it?
Special place, yeah. It's a little sanctuary for us to remember Galileo. And all the sacrifice he went through so that you could advance knowledge. If you think about it, our whole modern idea of how motion, solar system, the modern idea of science comes from him.
It really does.
It's basically what you see with your eyes needs some explanation.
And
don't just believe what you're told.
And he alone knew a deeper truth, that the solar system and everything wasn't the way we thought it was, and that everything didn't revolve around us.
And he spent a lot of time looking through telescopes and saying, hey, this doesn't quite add up with the way we're taught. And he got arguments with people, eventually the Inquisition, and they didn't like his embrace of Copernicism. Even the mildest support of Copernicism got him in deep trouble, and he spent the rest of his life under house arrest. And people tried to intervene, and the Inquisition said no chance for holding him, and he had to spend the rest of his life in his house, and he went blind in the last 10 years of his life.
Wow. Blind as the guy who saw the deepest, how ironic. You know,
so here it is, and we're going through the same sort of struggle today with sort of what sort of universe do we live in? What is going on? I think that's what we all want to know, right?
Yeah.
What are all these phenomena that we study? How does that all fit in? We know it's real. Our eyes tell us it's real, and the authorities tell us it's not.
Yep.
So what is going on? So we can identify with Galileo. This is a very powerful place.
It really is. And oftentimes we all have this gut instinct that everything's one, everything's connected. And you and I know the fractal nature of the universe, and that there's all these different phenomena. And for a long time, so many I thought they were all separated. And as time has passed, I see how they're all connected, and they all connect to this substructure, this lineman, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing that powers the abilities that we have, that ETs know about. It's a real substructure to this universe, and it explains in a logical, rational, scientific, nuts and bolts way why these strange phenomena exist. And it's not scary. It's actually indicative that we participate in this universe.
Yeah,
it's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, we've got planets out there, and not quite to scale, but good representation. And it's so cool that they named a park after him. I'm just really blown away. There's a whole great book about Galileo by David Wooten. I recommend everyone read it. It's excellent. And it just shows you how difficult it is to challenge the dogma of your time.
Yeah.
It could get you permanently arrested or even killed to challenge the dogma.
And it's really about reality, which is kind of funny too, because this is the nature of reality. Reality is not what we think it is, and it's okay. It's more dynamic and wonderful than we ever thought. And to me, it's a real special moment being here with Doc, and it's just cool to be able to share it with you guys.
Hey guys, yeah, no, this is really cool. I mean, Galileo, he started out as a math professor, right? He was at University of Padua in Italy, and he started experimenting with telescopes. And he wasn't the only one who experimented with telescopes, but he was consistent. He wouldn't give up, and it kind of led him, and he put the ideas together, right? That's so amazing. And
it's so ironic to me that he went blind at the end of his life. It's kind of as if he tried to show the world how to see, and ultimately the world wouldn't see, so he went blind. It's kind of strangely ironic, and we don't have to go blind. We need to rise to our higher potential. I think times are different and more dangerous now, and we need to educate the public, and it's not scary. This stuff is cool.
It's cool. It's fun. And it just shows you got to persist.
Yeah,
right? You got to persist, and if you persist, you end up with the truth, but it doesn't mean it's easy.
No.
It doesn't mean it's easy.
And we're going to fight. We're not going to stop fighting. I know I'm not going to stop fighting, and I know Doc's not going to stop fighting, so...
Right now.
We're standing in the middle of the sun.
We're at Reality's Edge right here.
Right here.
It's amazing. That's an amazing thing.
Well,
buddy, I want to thank you for showing me this place. I never heard about it before your videos, and I can feel something special about it here.
It's really special. And
got the planets out there, representations of the planets.
In the summertime, to me, this is what it talks about. You know, in the summertime, there are sprays of water that come out over here where the kids are playing, and these nebulas, and on these satellites, these incredible satellites in space, and it tells me the future of humanity is in space. We have to go, we have to travel, we have to explore, and it's okay, it's exciting, you know, and we have to accept this bigger responsibility. We're getting the car keys. And when a kid gets the car keys, there's a lot of responsibilities. The power of the mind, there's a lot of responsibilities there. And, but it's all wonderful. I think the world gets more beautiful as time passes. Well,
yeah, and I have to tell you, this is right where we are here. There were sightings of the Hudson Valley UFO.
Yep.
Not far from here.
Even here in the Bronx. And
right over there in Inman Park, Inman Hill.
And in fact, on this street right here...
I want to put the name after Bobby Inman.
Oh,
Admiral Bobby.
Bobby, yeah.
Nah.
Different guy, though.
Yeah.
On this street right here is when I had my MUFON case this past year with Stephanie in the car, and I said to her, it would be really cool to see a light being or an orb or an angel or something, and turn to the left and boom, 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 and you can see this video. It's moving and shaking and twisting, and 4 different people analyzed it, and it's really an amazing piece of footage of this plasma. But I don't know, gang, we love you, but any closing words, Doc?
Yeah, we will see you in Reality's Edge.
Join us. Don't be subnormal anymore. Join us in normal.
Good old Ingo.
Good old Ingo. Much love, guys.
Bye.